Hello YouTube and welcome to the special Egypt review about the new Canon EOS M50. For you, we've been to Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt to test out the brand new EOS M50 with the 18 to 150mm lens, which is ideal for traveling with its ultra-light weight. The M50 is made for people traveling a lot due to its compact design. The tilt-type display is great for vloggers and the video mode offers 4K with up to 30 frames per second. The body starts at about €550 and including the lens for almost €900. Enjoy this review from the warm and south coast of Sinai, and if you have any additional questions, feel free to post a comment below. Canon was so kind to put 4K video the first time in such a compact camera, without mentioning it at one of the features of this camera, on the box. However, better forgot to mention it instead of missing 4K video using the camera. The LPE12 battery lasts for almost 350 photos using the Eco mode, or 85 minutes for video recording. The recording time differs while shooting in 4K or 1080p. Of course, the battery charger is included as well, so as the body and the kit lens, with a carrying strap. Find out about other kit versions on the Canon website or shop local at GM-Foto near the Frankfurt airport. For us, the M50 felt valuable and not heavy at all. We don't know the reason, but the black version is 3 grams lighter than the white version with 390 grams. Anyways, we had the impression that the camera fits perfect for small and medium-sized hands. The body itself consists of synthetic material and is neither water nor dust protected. If you plan to get this camera for your video blogs, you probably took the right decision. A microphone port at the side allows you to record high quality audio using an external microphone. At the lower side is the battery compartment and next to it is the SD card slot. To transfer photos and videos onto your computer, you can use the micro USB port, but what the fuck? You can't charge the camera using this port and I have no idea why. Using the hot shoe on top allows you to attach any external flash, a video light or an external microphone for high quality audio. To make use of the internal flash, just pull it towards you and start taking selfies at night. A focus light at the front of the camera helps you to focus. Nice! Whatever, we think that the photos looked much better using the ambient light instead of the flash, since we're having a good low light performance using the M50. Now we're having a look at the 0.4-inch electronic viewfinder in comparison with the 3-inch LCD touch display. The electronic viewfinder is quite useful while shooting in bright daylight conditions or for adjusting the manual focus while filming. However, the 3-inch LCD touch display was bright enough for any kind of outdoor shootings with a resolution of almost 1 million dots. You can tilt, swing and spin the monitor in every direction you want, which is helpful for all kinds of photos close to the ground or video blogs, which will be discussed later on. One important aspect I have to mention is that a lot of things appear on the display like if they would have a contour. That seems to be an issue with the software, so we're hoping for an update soon. At this point, I would like to mention that you get the best results by choosing the correct lens. So why not getting the EFM converter to attach all Canon lenses? The converter will cost you €100 but gives you the freedom you need to attach any Canon lens like the 85mm or 24mm 1.4 for a great bokeh, portraits or macro photography. I recommend getting the converter before making any decision for the appropriate lens, which will save you a lot of money if you plan to upgrade your gear in the near future. I've seen a lot of questions in the comment section below asking about the blur background. That all depends on the lens and if you're using a fast aperture. The kit lens is not the best option for blur background, but a good choice for your next vacation. We made use of the EFM converter using the 85, 24 and the 8 to 15mm fisheye lens for these photos and videos. I can highly recommend the Canon 50mm 1.4 STM to start with. There's a link in the video description below that guides you directly to that lens. Bear in mind of the 1.6 crop factor using this APS-C sensor camera. Means that you get a smaller angle of view than using a full frame camera. Let's talk about the focus of the M50. We enjoyed having a fast and precise working autofocus system which worked great for focus tracking. I took 10 photos a second of my girl while she was walking at the edge of the infinity pool without losing the focus. Another example would be for daddies who can capture the best moments while their kids playing soccer or football. Also during video recording we did not notice any delay in focus except in 4K. Since the camera is using a different focus method, in 4K the focus took 1 to 2 seconds, which is different for 1080p recordings. If you use any of Canon's STM lenses, you won't notice any disturbing background noises from the focus at all. There are quite a few filters available on the Canon EOS M50. Use the upper mode dial and select the 2 overlapping dots for all kind of black and white, HDR and many other filters without the need for post-processing. If you'd like to take more selfies instead of HDR photos, make use of the scene mode by selecting SCN on the mode dial. The camera tries to give you the best result depending on the ambient light. I put a bunch of examples in the video description below so you can have a look at them at home. The M50 offers a time-lapse movie mode for great looking time-lapse videos without the need for post-processing. That's a great feature to see the sunrise quicker or to capture the traffic on a busy highway. The interval, number of photos and the resolution can be chosen by yourself. You can choose between Full HD and 4K. The only point, which is super disappointing, is that you can't select the frame rate by yourself. Besides a great working time-lapse mode, the camera lets you take normal videos as well. First time ever in 4K with maximum 30 frames per second. Step into the yellow menu and choose NTSC as a video format for an increased frame rate of 60 frames per second in Full HD and 120 frames per second in HD for slow motion videos. If 50 frames per second is sufficient for you, leave it in PAL. I think that the M50 could be one of the best vlogging cameras out there. It's light and compact and offers everything what a vlogger needs. 4K videos are looking great with lots of details, but another crop factor as well. Here's a comparison between a Full HD and a 4K scene. You can select a single frame out of a 4K video and save it later on as a JPEG file. That's a great feature if you record yourself while practicing any kind of sport or for an experiment in chemistry or so. Slow motion captures are possible as well in 720p with up to 120 frames per second. I put also some slow motion clips in the video description below so you can have a look at them at home. As we are approaching the end of this review, we're gonna talk about the low light performance really quick. I heard you can extend the ISO till 51200, but I did not see anything about it in the ISO speed settings. If I'm wrong, let me know and feel free to post a comment on that below. In our opinion, the photos are looking great till ISO 6400 and great enough beyond for Instagram photos. The appropriate lens will help you a lot without the need for a tripod if you are shooting in low light conditions. Let's summarize what we have experienced with the new Canon EOS M50. A great and compact camera with 4K video and Full HD with up to 60 frames per second and a tilt type display for vloggers. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and NFC help you to transfer the files from the camera onto your phone to share them with your friends right away without any additional costs. The battery performance was great enough for a day without the need to worry about it too much. Next time we wish to charge the camera using the USB port as well. Some points to note are the strange looking shapes in the background while taking a video or photo. You can only see these kind of contours on the camera display and not on the final footage. Thanks to my love and Canon for the M50. If you wish to shop local, stop by at Frankfurt's best camera store, GM-Foto, near the Frankfurt airport. Hope to hear from you soon. Feel free to post any additional info below. Enjoy the audio test now and tschüss from Egypt. As usual at the end, that's the internal microphone of the Canon EOS M50. Thanks for watching and many greetings from Egypt. Yoo-hoo!